Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and we're back again with another video. And today I will be talking about fragrances that have citrus in them. These are some of citrus perfumes that I have in my collection that I'll be talking about today. And I hope you guys checked out my last video, which I talked about fruity fragrances that I recommend for spring and summer. And this is one of my favorites. Like, this is like the type of scent that I really, really do enjoy, because living in San Diego and like growing up overseas, this is my gig. I love wearing citrus based fragrances because it's just like bright and fun, and it really gives you this good vibes when you're wearing it, especially if it's really, really hot. So if this is something that you are interested, I would suggest that come join us and keep on watching. And also, if you're new here, please join us and subscribe to my channel. And for my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for being here. And without further ado, here's my top citruses for spring and summer. As you may all know, I love going to the gym and staying fit, and citrus fragrances is very near and dear to my heart. So I have quite some of them. There's, I would say quite, but I have 10 fragrances for you today that you might have already own, that you already own or have tried. And I'm just trying to share them with you guys because I already have them in my collection, and I just want to like talk about them. And for others that haven't tried them yet, like, this might be the right time for you to like try them, like read about them, see, like sample them and see if you really like vibe with them. And to start up with this list, I'm going to talk about Cedrat Boise from Mancera. So Cedrat Boise, it's a very citrusy, it's citrus forward, it's a little bit woody and spicy, very fresh. I like smelling this on a guy. Like, I love smelling this because it kind of, for my taste, I mean, it's unisex, but it kind of leans a little masculine. But this would be like a good gym scent. And then this one's like, this is a beast. Like, yeah, very, very citrusy, citrus forward. It's a little bit woody and a little bit musky, but Cedrat Boise is really good from Mancera. So, Cedrat Boise has notes of Sicilian lemon, blackcurrant, bergamot, spicy notes, fruity notes, patchouli, water, jasmine, cedar, leather, sandalwood, vanilla, white musk, and moss. But don't let the notes fool you of what's listed, because I don't smell vanilla in this one. I don't smell leather in this one. Sandalwood, yeah, it's very faint and in the background, but the bergamot here, the Sicilian lemon, that juicy blackcurrant, you could really, really smell that. Like, that stays out throughout the whole, like, what's the word for that? Like, the whole experience of the perfume, once it's on your skin, the dry down. Very, very citrusy, and this is really, really good. So if you haven't tried it, I would highly suggest for you to try Cedrat Boise from Mancera. Okay, so next up on our list is another perfume that is very well known in the fragrance community, because this and Cedrat Boise share that same DNA that Aventus by Creed has, and we all know that that's a very popular perfume. And with this one, instead of having Sicilian lemon, this has pineapple in it. And I'm talking about none other than Hacivat from the house of Nishane. So yeah, this one, it shares that same DNA, a woody, very citrus forward, but this one gives a little bit of sweetness to my nose, at least on the opening, because this one has pineapple in it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woody, citrusy. And this one, I could smell patchouli in this one. Yeah, and pineapple. Definitely pineapple on the top. So, Hacivat has notes of pineapple, grapefruit, bergamot, cedar, patchouli, jasmine, oak moss, and woody notes. And this one is very like atomic. Like this is a beast mode perfume. And this, to my nose, actually also leans a little bit masculine, but I wear this especially during hot weather or hot days. So this will be a very good addition to your collection if you like citrusy perfumes. Yeah, and on a guy, this smells really, really sexy. Very, very masculine. Like, the body composition of how, like, a guy's body would smell. And then on top of that, have Hachibat. Ah, intoxicating. Very, very beautiful. So, yeah, if you haven't tried this yet, which I highly doubt, I would suggest that you try and get your nose on this one. And this is Hachivat by Nishane. Okay, so next up on our list, since I started it with the perfumes that kind of lean a little bit masculine. I will continue with this list with the perfumes that kind of tend to lean masculine. And with this one, this was a joy. The very first time I've smelled this, we were at a Chanel boutique in Japan, and I smelled this, and I told my husband, I'm like, oh my god, this smells really, really good, and you need to have this. And this one's a little bit citrusy, a little bit herbal, if I may say so. And it's just bright, beautiful, all in all. And this one is Egoïste Platinum by Chanel. Yeah, this one is citrus, lavender, a little bit woody, but not too dark. Like, citrus all around, white florals. You cannot go wrong with this one. This is very sexy, especially on a guy. So, Platinum Egoist from Chanel has notes of lavender, rosemary, neroli, petitgrain, geranium, clary sage, galbanum, jasmine, oak moss, vetiver, cedar, sandalwood, and amber. But yeah, this is a very bright, citrusy, very lavender. The lavender in here is very prominent. That petitgrain adds a little bit of green to it. The sandalwood, like, very, very beautiful. So if you're a guy and you're looking for a very beautiful citrus scent to rock coming on the hot weather, this one I highly recommend because this one smells divine. And again, this is Platinum Egoist from Chanel. So next up on our list is a perfume that is very, very clean and citrusy and airy. And the first time I smelled this, I was like, oh my god, it smells really, really good. And this one, I would highly recommend this to all my guys out there that are watching. And you need to get your nose on this one. So if you're looking for something that's very clean, very citrusy, very bright, and this would knock your socks off. And I'm talking about none other than from the house of Parfums de Marly, and this is Greenley. Yeah, Greenley is mm, apple, green apple, like citrus. It's a little soapy, like like how a a soap like smells clean. It has that. A little bit woody on the dry down, musky. Oh, very, very beautiful. I could smell a little hint of orange in there. Like actually, like sometimes I would like play with this one, and I would like think that it kind of smells like lime juice, the one that you mix with gin, but this one's very, very beautiful. So Greenlee has notes of green apple, Calabrian bergamot, mandarin, petitgrain, cedar, cashmeran, pomerose, violet, oak moss, musk, and amberwood. Yeah, this is like a clean boy scent. Like, this guy goes to the gym all the time, like chilling with his bros and stuff like that. This smells divine. This smells so good to my nose. Ah, really, really good. So yeah, if you haven't tried this one, I would highly suggest for you to get your nose on this one. And this is Greenley from the House of Parfums de Marly. So next up on our list is another very, very good release from Parfums de Marly. And this one is their latest one. And this one, the first time I've smelled it, my mind was blown. I really, really loved it. And I know like a lot of people are like saying that distance that to lean towards the men, but no, I wear this. I love this scent because it's very bright, it's very citrusy, it's very, very pretty. And I'm talking about none other than Perseus from the House of Parfums de Marly. So Perseus, it's yellow. Mm, it's airy. It's citrus, very citrusy. Very light. It's kind of musky. It's a little woody. Yeah, it's very. This one's very, very. It's like a juicy, like orange or grapefruit, apple. I think. Yeah. So Perseus has notes of grapefruit, bergamot, blackcurrant, green mandarin, vetiver, geranium, drywood, cashmere wood, and ambergris. So the ambergris here gives it that a little aquatic, but it turns it into something that's a little airy. Like the smell of the ambergris here, it's not too aquatic or animalic or anything like that. But this one, it turns it into a little bit airy and it meshes well with the grapefruit, that mandarin orange. Uh, I really, really love this one and I rock this one the first I out of the door. Bought it. This is very, very beautiful. And so if you haven't tried this or get your nose on this one, I would highly recommend Perseus from the House of Parfums de Marly. So next up on our list, this one, I've heard about this for the very first time when I started watching YouTube and stuff. I remember Miss Demi Rawling was talking about this one and she was like so like stoked about this one. And then I got the chance to smell this at the store and I was like, oh my God, I need to have this in my collection. This one is a very citrusy, fruity, white floral centric type of perfume. It's a little bit woody, it's a little bit white florally, but it is all the opening of this one is very citrusy. It's very, very juicy. And I'm talking about none other than Zen from the House of Shiseido. Yeah, this one is yellow. Like ah, very, very pretty. Like you could smell the grapefruit in here. You could smell that gardenia, pineapple. You could smell the pineapple in this one. So this one, it has notes of grapefruit, pineapple, bergamot, orange, rose, freesia, red apple, lotus, hyacinth, gardenia, lily of the valley, violet, orris, patchouli, cedar, musk, amber, incense, and pine. I don't smell the incense in this one. This is very bright. This is very fresh, very citrusy. And then it twisted up with that white florals in here. And the hyacinth gives it a little bit of a aquatic feel to it. But not it doesn't like lean blue, like aquatic blue. No, it doesn't smell like that. Yeah, very, very pretty. So if you haven't tried this one or sampled it, this is very affordable too. So you could get a bottle for around like what, 70, $80 for this one. So check this out. If you haven't yet, this is Zen from the House of Shiseido. So next up on this list is a new release from the House of Christian Provenzano. And I was very lucky to be offered to sample this and experience this right before they drop this. And this, I have been waiting for this one to like, for the hotter weather to come in so that I could really enjoy this and rock this one. And I'm talking about none other than Rocka from the house of Christian Provenzano. This one is a orange, raspberry, woody, amber. I can smell the peony in there. This one, yeah, saffron. This is, I describe this perfume as like smelling like Baccarat Rouge, but with a citrus twist to it. That's how I explained this perfume before. It's very airy because of the saffron, and then the tanginess of the orange in there, and also the juiciness of the raspberry in there. And this one also has like a musky notes to it. Uh, so yeah, Rocka has notes of raspberry, orange, saffron, rose de mai, caramel, peony, amber, musk, vanilla, and moss. Yeah, this doesn't have that sweetness of the vanilla and the caramel. No, this one, it's airy, it's sour, it's tart, it's tangy. It's gonna be perfect now that the weather's getting hotter. This one's gonna stand out, and not a lot of people are talking about it, but if you haven't sampled this one, I would highly recommend for you to try it. And again, this is from the house of Christian Provenzano, and this is Rocca. Okay, so next up on our list is one of my all-time favorite citrus scents that I have in my collection. I have an empty bottle of this, and this is like my third bottle of this one. From the very first time I smell this, I'm like, oh, this is my groove. This is my thing. I love this. And I'm talking about none other than Chance Eau Fraiche from the house of Chanel. So Chance Eau Fraiche, everybody probably owns this one already. No need for introduction, but yeah, this is Mmm. It's citron. It's kind of green. It has white florals in it. Aldehydes, like what Chanel is known for, but not leaning towards Chanel number five. No, very fresh. It's woody. It has amber in it. Very very pretty. So Chance Eau Fraiche has notes of citron, aldehydes, jasmine, teakwood, and amber. Uh, You could sample this or smell this at any department store like Macy's or Bloomingdale's or whichever stores you go to. So yeah, this one I fell in love with this, especially like when they just released this. It was in time that I went on a vacation back to the Philippines, and I rocked this perfume all summer long while I was there. It's very, very citrusy, very fresh, very clean smelling. So yeah. So if you haven't smelled this one yet, what are you doing? Go ahead and smell and get your nose on this one. And this is Chance Eau Fraiche from the House of Chanel. Luckily that I talk about that one because fun trivia. My birthday is coming up in a week, and I really, really love it when my birthday is almost there because the weather just goes and kind of like celebrates with me because it changes up and it becomes warmer, it becomes more sunnier and brighter, and I really, really love when that happens. So this will be a perfect addition to your citrus based perfumes. So next up on our list is a perfume that is new to my collection, but I have been rocking this already like over and over and over. And I realized that this one kind of smells like Bulgari's Tiger, and but the Bulgari Tiger, like the performance, because I sampled it from Bloomingdale's, and I was like, like the sillage of it doesn't scream as much as this one. This one is beast mode and really, really pretty all around. And I'm talking about none other than Vibrato from the house of Suspiro. This one is Yeah, like grapefruit, woody. Mm. Yeah, it's very citrusy. It has powdery notes in it, and then it's woody on the dry down. But the citrus on this one stays on top of that. So there's like magic intertwined. Like when it's on your skin, it's like a few hours later. It just smells so so good. And on a man, this is very very sexy. I let Andrew wear this one time that we went out like a few days ago. Magnificent chef's kiss. So Vibrato has notes of grapefruit, bergamot, jasmine, magnolia, ginger, herbal notes, powdery notes, musk, cedar, amber, orris root, and patchouli. Yeah, the patchouli here, it's not dirty patchouli, it doesn't lean sweet. It's actually more green together with those herbal notes, and then the ginger, the grapefruit, the bergamot, that gives that freshness, the citrus, it amps it up so much. And then there's like a little bit of white florals that are in there, but nothing to be like compared to other floral perfumes. No, this is more citrus leaning, it's more woody. And yeah, perfect for summer. Like you guys need to try this one out if you haven't yet. And again, this is Vibrato from the house of Suspiro. So unfortunately, we're down to our last perfume for my citrus recommendations. And this one, the hype is real with this one. I featured this in my fruity ones, and I have to again feature it in this one because this to me was love at first sniff. I totally fell in love when the store ZGO sent me a decant of this one to test it out. I had to buy it right away because very beautiful. And I'm talking about none other than from the house of Ex Nihilo, and this is Blue Talisman. Yeah, Blue Talisman is pear. Oh, look at that atomizer. Beautiful. This is bergamot. This is orange, white florals, and then the woody dry down. It's very airy with the ambroxan in it. Ah, and on the skin, very very beautiful. I got so many compliments wearing this one because this is a DNA that just transcends. It's very, very pretty. So, Blue Talisman has notes of pear, bergamot, mandarin orange, ginger, orange blossom, Georgia wood, ambrofix, musk, and akigala wood. Oh, very, very beautiful. This is unisex. A woman can rock this, a guy could rock this, and equally smell amazing on them. Oh, yeah. Again, if you haven't tried it, get your nose on this one. And if you can get a bottle because this is amazing. Again, from the house of Ex Nihilo, and this is Blue Talisman. And that wraps up my citrus recommendations on this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys have this in your collection, let me know in the comments below so we could sound off. And like, I would love to hear your recommendations for your citrus favorites. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and help your girl out. We're almost getting to 500 subscribers. And what I plan is like once we hit 500, I'm going to do a surprise giveaway, a raffle, whatnot, to just to say thank you to everybody that has been here and that are subscribed to my channel because I have some I want to give some perfumes out. So yeah, once we hit that 500 mark, I would like announce a big giveaway. So yeah, what are your favorite citrus scents that you have in your collection? Let me know because I would love to explore them. And on my next video, I will probably do a house spotlight on some of my favorite houses that I have like 4 or 5 bottles more because it means that I really like the way they create perfumes. So watch out for that. And again, to all the moms, by the time I post, it's probably like late Mother's Day. So belated Happy Mother's Day. And I miss my mom. So Again, I hope you guys are doing well, and my name is Lara, and I will see you again on the next one. Mwah! Bye bye.